makes your life a lot easier. You're going to be set up with really good field position to get things going.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go, start.
Daniels going to throw to get us started. Escapes the pocket. Daniels hit. He lost the football. But it looks like someone from the Commanders got to that one. They'll keep the football. Wow, that was fast. Might be time to take a step back, and we just started this game. Maybe take a couple of deep breaths. Very first snap, and he nearly gave it away. That could have mentally taken them out of this game.
Yeah, for the player, a little bit easier to respond. For the coaches on the sidelines, that drives them crazy to see the ball on the ground. We know how precious this ball is in this game. Got to take care of it.
70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Panther 60, Panther 2.
From the gun, it's Daniels. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go. Let that pass rush get home.
Digging deep in the playbook here, and this is 3rd and 11.
Come on, come on.
This is Ja'Cory Krosky-Merritt, headed for the first time. And this is going to be shy at first, but not by much. It's 4th and short. Offense up to the line fast. They're going to go. It's Daniels. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. So an 11-yard gain to back up the considerable gamble to go for it there on 4th down, Brock. They're moving the chains.
As a quarterback, you just know in that situation when you go for it on 4th down, it may mean sometimes thrown into double coverage. But if you're going to go for it, at least give your guy a shot to make a play. And against really long odds, he came up with a big-time catch.
Ready, 70,
Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. He finds Brown right side. He runs this to the 25 before being brought down. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
The numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
Daniels on 1st down. Escapes out to the left. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have 1st and goal.
You know, these are the type of plays that really get an offense going. This is a chance for QB to inspire the guys around him. Calling his own number, carrying his teammates to a 1st down on that big run. That inflates an offense, and it can suck the wind out of that defense.
They'll motion Brown right. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Ball placed at the 7. It's 2nd and goal.
60 Vikings, 60 Vikings.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Flush out now to his left. And he's not going to escape this. The Cowboys take him down. And quickly, their chances at the end zone are running out, Brock. It's 3rd and goal.
You get into the red zone and every detail matters. It matters on the whole 100 yards. But, Kate, once you get inside this red zone, it is so critical. And let's tip our cap to the defense on the details, creating that sack.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Dragon 6.
Daniels, 3rd and goal. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. Jalen Thompson makes the play.
Hey, defensively, when you're staring down 3rd and goal, you just want to keep them out of the end zone. Just keep them to a field goal, right? Wrong. Not with this defense and not with their playmakers. They're thinking take it away, and they get the job done.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And they're going to manage to take him down at the 12. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
At the 12-yard line.
All set now. 1st and 10. They'll run in here with Jaden Blue. He gets it forward for a gain of 3. Pulled down by Dorrance Armstrong.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Dak to the air here. Down the field, he's got Lamb. And he is cracked at the tail end of that play. A good hit, but someone would love for it to have come earlier as he gets forward a bunch and gets him the 1st down.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
So 1st down from the 41.
We're going to 54. Yeah!
They'll start the drive with Blue. He'll come up with a gain of 3 on the run up the middle.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage. B, it sets up your play action. And C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6. Play action now for Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and it netted some positive yards.
Offense off to a good start, Brock. Here's a 1st and 10 inside of enemy territory. He put everything he had into this one. Trying to connect with Lamb, but it's intercepted. Nick Cross has it. And the Commanders will take over at the start of the next quarter. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment. Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And after one play, this drive might already be in trouble. It's going to push him back for 2nd down.
7 yards. It's 2nd down.
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to loft this deep down the left sideline. This is caught inside the 15. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders parlay the interception into points.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
Jake Moody on for the PAT. Extra point set right down the middle. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Here's Kevontae Turpin on the return. And nearly down to the opposing 40 before he gets out of bounds. Excellent return there.
Hey, listen, I get it. I'm as guilty as anyone. So hyper-focused on offense and defense, often forgetting it's special teams in a play like that can swing a game. What a great return now to start out on a short field, and you've got to believe all this offense is thinking is let's capitalize and find that end zone.
This is thrown towards a defender instead. Man, he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
You know, that is so hard to do. That's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Give on second here to Blue. And the stop is made at the 32, so give him almost enough for a new set of downs.
Well, that doesn't net a first down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
Here we go, third and less than a yard. Prescott here from the gun. That's caught by Williams. And into the end zone he goes for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. So the offense showing a slightly different dimension there, Brock. Getting the running back involved with his hands for the touchdown.
Yeah, such an advantage. I think when you think about it, Kate, it really is about the 80s when we start to see these running backs not just tote the ball as runners, but be real weapons when they get the ball in the passing game. That's well done.
After tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Return starts at the 3. Good work so far. He's got room. Reaches the 30. And he is gone. Touchdown. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kickback for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Moody knocks that extra point through. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Brock, can we get dueling kick return touchdowns, huh? Let's find out. The kick is away. Turpin with a return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Cowboys take over first and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10.
Here we go, 46.
First down. Here's Dak. Makes the ground. And he's out of bounds. Defenders get there to drive him out right near that 40-yard line. Pickup of 12 on that play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
So first down from the 41.
Yeah, here we go. 26.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And a nice little run there gets him 5. Second down upcoming.
Really good patience right there. It's hard to do for runners in this league because these holes close up so fast. But he was patient. He was explosive. He got a nice little gain on the ground.
Dak now from the gun. Makes the connection. This is Jaden Blue. And he pushes this down to the 42 before going down. So he gained 11 on that play. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here we go. 26.
From the gun is Prescott. He throws a bullet to the center of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
A third down run with Blue. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. They pick up 14 yards on that one, and that's good for a Dallas first down.
That's another Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the
Dak off the play fake. He's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be second down.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He puts some juice on it deep, and the defender comes away with it. Picked off, Trey Amos. And the Commanders will take over as this gets brought out to the 20-yard line. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes first and 10.
Come on.
Daniels setting up the play action. Now this is intercepted. That is back-to-back passes. Jamin Thompson makes the play. And the Cowboys take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
Must be paying these guys a day rate, not the hourly rate, because it took them just one play to answer interception for interception. We're right back, basically, to where we were 2 snaps ago, but with a whole lot of excitement in between.
Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Even the best of them could be hurried into a throw before they're ready, and that pressure just messed up all the timing, the rhythm, and the clock of the quarterback.
So after the incomplete pass, here comes second and goal. Up the middle, Blue. And he drives forward for a little, maybe to the 7.
He's tackled at the 7-yard line. A 2-yard pickup.
So when we come back, it'll be 3rd and 7. We've reached our 2-minute warning. Stay with us. More from AT&T Stadium coming up. Defense bringing in a 5th DB, 3rd and goal. Prescott, a quick throw, complete. And he maybe got back to the line there, but no further.
That's how you draw it up defensively. That's exactly what you want the coverage to do. Force that quarterback to throw it short and get off the field.
So the offense staying on the field from a bit of a distance here. They're going for it on 4th and goal. And a completion not in the cards on that 4th and goal. They passed on 3 points, and they'll wind up with none.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
On first down, here's Daniels. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
Completed over the middle. He's going to have them up to that 23. A pickup of 17. And that's good for a Washington first down. The give for the first time to Rachaad White. It looks like we can call it about 4 yards in the end. Down by Savon Rebel.
You know, Kate, it's plays like that. It's just kind of the meat and potatoes. Not going to make any highlight reel, but just the positive, efficient plays on the ground. You need to keep plays and drives alive.
70, 19 tight, 19 tight.
Daniels now. Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. He's got it at the 30. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders grow their lead just before halftime.
I know you got to mix your looks defensively. You just can't play all zone coverage, and sometimes you got to play man-to-man. But with the receiver, with that kind of speed, that is scary, and he just made him pay.
PAT up and good for Moody. And the Commanders double their lead to 14. The Commanders' kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. Israel Abanikanda on the return. And great starting field position here as they bring him down beyond the 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
First and 10, Prescott. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Yeah! Here we go!
On the give, it's Blue. That second down run is only going to manage a yard.
Hey, we know running the ball in the NFL is hard, and that play pretty indicative of it. Here's the key, though. At the end of the game, those type of plays got to be in the minority, and the majority have got to do some damage.
So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
Here we go, boys!
They'll throw, 3rd and long. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. The Cowboys signaling for their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. 1st and 10 now from the 46. To throw is Prescott. Rams got it on the sideline. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They get 23 on that one. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
And he's going to score. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys make it a one-score game before halftime. C.D. Lamb with the touchdown. Manage that clock beautifully down to the final moments, Brock, and they get the score just before halftime.
That doesn't change the theme of the halftime speech, but I guarantee you it adds some enthusiasm to the tone. That was awesome.
Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys chuck the lead in half. It's down to 7. For maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So no return this time. Let's see if they run a play or if they just decide to kneel out the half. Only 10 seconds remaining here, so 1st and 10 may be our last snap of the half. Yep, as expected, they go to the ground to start this one off. And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. Just before halftime, to get a timeout taken.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
60. 69. Panther 65. 79 Broncos. Steady.
Back to throw it. Gets everything he has under this one. This final shot of the half will not connect. That falls incomplete. No time remaining in our first half. kickoff unit out and ready as they send this away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. To the line come the Cowboys. Good starting spot here. 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Prescott. It's his running back. And he's going to be persuaded out of bounds right at that 40-yard line. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the first.
You just got to love that angle, right? It's been around a long time, but think about it defensively, Kate. How many times you see the backs out of the backfield or just run to the flat? The great running backs know how to plant their foot, sell that flat route, break it off to an angle, and break off the first down.
Dumps it off to his running back. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Offense to the line, 2nd down. Here's Prescott. Finds him over the middle. He has room past the 25. And their next snap is coming from that red zone as he reaches the 14. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
That'll be incomplete to start the new set of downs. No luck finding his receiver that time. So it'll be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
After the incomplete pass, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, Friday. 26.
Blue gets the handoff. Not much space available there. Maybe 2. That brings up 3rd down.
At the 12-yard line. A 2-yard pickup makes it 3rd and 8.
Here we go. Friday. 26.
3rd and long for him here. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
This offense is not leaving the field. On 4th and 8, they're going for it.
26.
He'll throw it. And he has the catch. It's both feet in. That's a touchdown. The Cowboys cutting to the lead coming out of halftime. Wow, just fantastic work there. Tiptoeing along the back line. The concentration was there. Great catch for 6.
Yeah, the concentration and the body control. I don't know how these receivers do it in this day and age. There's no space to work with, yet they have such an awareness to secure it first, to tap dance the line, and go get that touchdown.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Here comes Williams on the return. And they'll have some major work to do as he goes out deep on his side, right at the 10.
Well, that's the case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks with a really long field ahead.
This one misses the tight end. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
Defended by the Ron Land.
19. Here we go. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. Lasers this one deep down the middle. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Defender's not going to be thrilled the catch was almost made on his watch, but more importantly, he breaks it up. Gives him a chance to do a little giant after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Daniels throwing on third. Drops this one off to Kroski Barrett. And he's going to get this one to the 36-yard line. Give him 25 on that play. And that's going to give the Commanders a first down.
Every time I see one of those angle routes, I think back to my day one install. Rookie minicamp in the NFL. Texas, angle route. 49ers of the 80s, they were making hay with it then. And the running back's still doing it to this day.
And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Washington first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
Oh, just a yard shy of midfield. First and 10. Out of the pistol, here's White. And he has enough room to gain about 4.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
So gain of 5 on that first down. Let's see if they can repeat that performance now here on second. From the gun, it's Daniels. Bails out of the pocket quick. They left him wide open. It's complete. And this is going to get him into the red zone. He's at the 18-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack them, only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Cowboy 80, 70 Timberwolves, Buffalo 18.
Daniels now on first down. That one's incomplete in the end zone.
That is somebody it's tough to truly overthrow, but it can happen. I don't know what he was thinking, kid. I'm going to put this in the spot where only my guy gets it. Problem was, that spot was even too high for him.
Here we go. Hawk, 7 Pirates.
On second and 10 now, Daniels. That's to his back. Here's the that ball is loose. And the Cowboys scoop it up. And they're able to push it well upfield on that fumble return. Nicely done.
You know, kid, that is just an awesome job by the defense. We talk about it all the time. Pursuit and effort, pursuit and effort. Pursue and they rip the football away, and then the effort for the big return on the fumble sets that offense up in primo position.
On first down, it's Blue. He starts out this drive with a nice gain of 8. Second down.
That run may not have gotten you a first, but sure, nice little run to set the table.
After that little 8-yard scoot, here comes second and 2. Play action, Prescott. Caught outside, beyond the marker. And he gets it down to the 35 before stepping out. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down.
It may not look like much on the stat sheet, but this is kind of good on good. An offense gets a completion, not going backwards, and the defense, well, they rallied, they pursued, and kept that screen to a minimal gain.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
So after that prior incompletion, it's third down.
Yeah! Here go 46, 46.
Now it's Prescott again. He's got it, complete to Pickett. And he's going to be stopped, but not before dealing some damage. He's down to the 12. They got 21 yards on the play. And that's good for a Dallas first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains. There wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Going with Blue here. And he is into the end zone for a Dallas touchdown. The Cowboys take a lead just before the end of the third. Well, Well, he found himself some space to work, and from there, all athleticism as he made his way in for 6.
You know, you run the ball down in the red zone, Kate, you're not always thinking touchdowns, right? Space is so hard to come by. But you're exactly right. His athleticism, his explosion, his speed put 6 on the board for the offense.
Offering now to kick this one away. Here comes Williams on the return. This makes it up to the 25. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Come on, ready.
Starting on the ground here, Kronsky Merritt. They'll stop him here, but not before he gets out to the 47-yard line. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. That sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Great start to this drive. They're up in the neighborhood of midfield after just one play. Here's the option give to White. Drops like the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9.
19, go! Tag! Cavity Lions!
This is the end of the third quarter. It's Commanders football, and they need to get to work here. They're trailing late.
Ready!
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Hey, go!
Out of the gun, Daniels. He's going to loft one deep to the left. This is caught inside the 15. And he is in. Touchdown, Washington. The Commanders now trail by just a point in the 4th. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the fourth quarter that could go either way.
That one splits the uprights. And the Commanders tie us up 28 all. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. And he'll take a knee in the end zone for a touchback. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. First down, here's Dak. Fits it through the middle. He's going to bring this down to their 35. That one hits for 30. And that'll be good for a Dallas first down.
You know, Kid, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's going to get inside the defense's 30 here. Looks to be a gain of about 6 on the play.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Has him on a quick hitter, and he's able to take this one down to the 25. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
First and 10 at the 25-yard.
Throwing on first is Prescott. And this is caught. Touchdown, Dallas. The Cowboys take a fourth quarter lead. They were throwing for it there, and they didn't care who knew about it, Brock. And it turns out, hey, nothing was going to stop them either.
Yeah, there's something about an empty formation. You are declaring to a defense, other than QB draw, this ball is going to be in the air. But at the same time, you also force the defense's hand. There's only so many coverages they can play, and they just exposed them.
Aubrey now to kick this one away. Fields this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Washington offense is set. Here comes 1st and 10. Daniels setting up the play action. Lofts it deep right side. That's caught at the 25. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with the short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You've got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
18 Cardinal, 18 Randall, 18 Randall.
Play action now, Daniels. And he's going to have the Washington touchdown. The Commanders now trail by just a point in the 4th. Well, Brock, you know this better than most. Sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.